time in prison. The baby's case that shocked everyone. This is a story that a lot of us will learn from. Good afternoon. The Lunch Club is where you hear the latest immigration and diaspora news. We share these stories to inform and educate our audience. Let's dive into the story that we have for you today. If you have any story that you want to share with us, you can reach us on the WhatsApp number that is showing in the background of this video. Isaac is an African who has lived in the United Kingdom for many years. He is a man who was British passport, fully settled. Isaac fathers a child with a white British woman. The relationship between Isaac and this woman break up, and it was so bitter that the woman completely stopped Isaac from seeing his only child, and they moved out of the city where they were before. Isaac did not hear anything about this child again. He was broken. His life turned upside down. Here is a man who is in his mid-40s. The only child that he has, he cannot see this child, and he was still paying child support. He did everything through the court. The woman was frustrating Isaac. Isaac spoke to people back home, and they advised him that, look, instead of you killing yourself over this child, fighting, you're wasting all the money that you've had, and you're not making any progress. Why not you just move on? There's an old African saying that a child will look for the parent when the time comes. If this child wants to look for you, he will look for you. Move on. Isaac was then introduced to a lady through his sister back home. The lady is Angela. Angela and Isaac's sister, they attend the same church in their home country, and they was told that this is a good woman. At least we advise you before to come and marry an African woman. You ignore our advice. Now you can say that you don't have anything to show for the years that you invested in that relationship. Isaac felt that he needed to listen to other people because he thought he knew, and this is what turned out. He is not having any contact with his child. Isaac went to their home country, married Angela, and they came to the UK. It was very, very quick. Now, there was a problem. Before Isaac married Angela, the woman was diagnosed with polycystic ovary and fibroid. These conditions reduces her chances of ever having a baby. Her chances, according to the doctors, based on their advice, is very, very slim. She concealed that information from Isaac. She did not tell Isaac that she had any diagnosis, and she just said, I am fine. They got married. And when the woman came to the UK, she and Isaac, they were trying hard to have a baby, and Isaac thought he was doing everything to have a baby. The woman, she was struggling to conceive. When she managed to conceive, she had a miscarriage. Isaac was becoming frustrated. He is approaching now, at this time, he's approaching 47, going to 48, and he was worried that age wasn't on his side, and he was putting pressure on his wife because his family were putting pressure on him that, look, what is happening? Why is there no baby? Why is there no baby? The guy asked his wife. The wife said, I am fine. They went to the doctors. The doctors just said, you need to come and do sperm count and do other check. Initially, Isaac was so keen, but the wife just said, let's be praying. Everything is fine. I don't really think we need to follow this. Everything is fine. They went. They didn't follow that, the doctor's check. They didn't complete it. The wife discouraged him that, look, I am fine. We will have a baby. This is how it is in our family. The woman tried again. She didn't have a baby. Later, the wife then called Isaac and said, babe, I think I haven't seen my period. Meanwhile, somebody that has polycystic ovary, one of the side effects of the condition is that the woman will have irregular period and she will have hair coming out on her face. So the woman told Isaac that I think I am pregnant. Isaac was excited, not knowing that not seeing a period is part of the polycystic ovary. Isaac thought the woman was pregnant, but the wife now said, look, this time around, I am going back to my home country. I've had 2 miscarriages. I just want to be close to my family. I think that will help me. Isaac said, well, that's a good idea. Good idea. The woman told the GP in the UK that she's pregnant, but on the day that they booked for her to come for her first appointment, she told them that she had to go back to their home country. So the doctors in the UK, they did not see her, but she called them and told them that she is pregnant. She did that for a reason. At that time, Isaac did not know, but now he knows why she did it. So the wife went to their home country. She was sending Isaac picture. Oh, the baby is growing. I did scan. I did this. I did this. Meanwhile, Angela has a sister back home. The sister is pregnant. Isaac did not know anything about the sister's pregnancy. The sister is pregnant. When the sister goes for scan, she will then send the picture to Isaac, sending Isaac all the information that the sister was sending to her back to their own country. So she and her sister, they were living in the same place. The sister will give her information. Oh, I have a check today. She will send the picture to her husband, sending the husband, oh, the baby is growing. The man was happy. And the wife said, I am not coming until I have this baby. That's fine. The man said, should I come and spend time with you? Say, no, babe, don't come. You just focus on work. When I have the baby, I will bring the baby. I will come and celebrate. The man initially said he was suspicious. Why is it that my wife is pregnant? She doesn't want me to come and see the baby and spend time with her. What is going on in this case? He was suspicious. That is when the woman then said she had the baby. She said she had the baby and she came to the UK with a baby. Now you might say, oh, is it that easy? How come you can just bring a baby? Well, a woman can when a woman said she had a baby outside the UK, the process is that you don't have to do any DNA to do anything. It's very straightforward for them to bring the baby back to the UK. So she came to the UK with a baby that Isaac thought this was his, that is his wife's sister who had the baby, and the sister then gave the baby to the sister. Say, take the baby, go and give it to your husband as your baby. Isaac came, the wife brought the baby to the UK, and when she then contacted, Isaac was very happy. The Thanksgiving in church, he did baby dedication. The money that he spent for the baby dedication alone, more than 12,000. He was excited. At last, the first one, the English woman has taken the baby away from me. At least this one, I have access to the baby. I am now a father. Life is good. Let me move on with my life. When the wife then booked appointment with a health visitor, the health visitor came the first time. She was talking to the wife. She became suspicious. Now, this woman, she doesn't look like somebody that's just had a baby. They will ask her a question. She initially said she had a baby through natural section. Then the next time she had a baby through cesarean section. They were inconsistent in the information that she was giving sharing with the health visitor. The health visitor became suspicious that, look, this woman, I don't think she owns the baby. They asked the woman to she went to discuss the case with her superior in the office. Ask her, okay, next time you come, when she's in the red book, ask her for this information. Ask her, they need to see further proof. They became suspicious of the baby. When they ask her again, how did you have this baby? She flip-flopped. She forgot that the last time she told them she had the baby through C-section. Now she's saying she had the baby through natural section. They then said, okay, they need to do DNA test. They have that about whether this baby is actually your baby. We need to do DNA test. This woman, instead of her to call her husband and say, look, this baby is not mine. This is my sister, the baby is my niece. This is my sister's baby. This is what I did. She denied categorically. She told the husband, let's do DNA test. This is our baby. The man believed the wife because he hasn't got any reason to believe that his wife will ever lie to such important thing. He believed his wife completely. The man foolishly went to do the DNA test with the wife, and the DNA test came back 101%. The two of you are not the father or mother of this baby. The man was shocked. He said, no, this is wrong. It can't be right. My wife I saw my wife, I saw everything. She was pregnant. The man asked for another DNA, and they told him that if you ask for another DNA, you will find it. The man said, no problem. I will pay for the DNA test. They went to do another DNA. The result is 110% confirming again that neither Isaac or Angela is the father or mother of this child. The man then said, I believe the DNA because this cannot be twice wrong. He started asking his wife, tell me the truth. What is going on? Who is the father? Who is the mother of this child? The woman said, it's our baby. I don't know what is going on. The man called and said, Frank, I was confused. I could not believe that my wife is insisting that the baby belongs to us, and whereas the medical team are telling me 110%, no doubt that neither me or my wife is the parent of this child. That was when the second test came. They showed that they are not the parents of this child. The baby was removed from their care. And placed into foster care. And the authority then said they're going to arrest them for human trafficking. You need to say. That was when the man was asking the wife again, tell me who is the baby. It's when they went there, alerted the police. They look, we suspect a case of human trafficking there. That was when the woman now opened up and said, oh, I have to tell you the truth. I was worried about my relationship, my marriage, and everything. I did it because I love you. I didn't want to lose you. I had to. She then opened up what she has done in secret. She then told the man the truth. Because the man and the woman, they did not follow the right procedure, the authority then told them that this is a case of human trafficking. They are not going to give them this baby again. This baby is going to be in foster care. And as we speak today, the man and the woman, they have been bailed pending further investigation. The authority have told them that the baby is going to be adopted because these people, they smuggled this baby into this country, and they are not the father. By the time the sister then come forward, the mother of this baby, I am the biological mother of the baby, the authority said, we do not believe what you're saying because everything your sister has told us is inconsistent. Today she'll say C-section, the next day she had the baby through natural birth. We do not believe. Now this innocent baby is going to end up being adopted, and Isaac and his wife, if they're found guilty, they will be going to jail for human trafficking. And the man is telling me, Frank, this woman has ruined my life. I told her I was looking for a baby, but I did not tell her that I am so desperate to the point where she had to go and bring her sister's baby and said, it is my baby. Now, my life is ruined. And if this man goes to jail, he will not be able to work again because he works in a profession where he has to do DBS check. He will have criminal record and means his career is ruined. Do you have any sympathy for the man? He said he loves his wife. That is why he was fighting, and because he never believed that his wife could lie to him. He was shocked when he found out, when the wife now told him after the end that, look, this is the truth. I was lying to you before. And he said he could not believe his eyes. The marriage, according to him, is over, and his wife has destroyed his life. Do you blame? This is not the case. There was a case of another couple in Nigeria that did similar thing, but this time around, those couples that they were on the COS visa, that baby Florence was adopted by a non-African family because of similar things like this. Why do you have to put pressure on each other? If you cannot have a baby, why not consider adoption rather than going to remove another baby and this baby is never going to be reunited with the parents? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Do you have any sympathy for Isaac, who was fighting with his wife, believing that the wife was telling him the truth? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you know anybody that will benefit, share this video with them so they can learn.